To do or not to do? That was the question this morning from Doug Houston YT. To do or not to do? To make it clear to you, it was, do we as a YouTube creator have the right to delete a video? So the problem is there has been 2 cases in my circle of YouTubers that there was one with over 1,000 subscribers, and this particular person had more subscribers than me. And we came to the conclusion when he came over the 1,000 subscriber mark, we had a bit of a celebration. And so basically what happens is YouTube has this particular law that you are not allowed to live stream unless you have over 50 subscribers. So a YouTube creator said it is not the wisest choice to delete a YouTube video from your YouTube channel. It interferes with people who have been watching that particular video for a long time, because the idea is it may not be picked up in 24 hours. Some videos will be picked up quite quickly. It all depends on the thumbnail or the title of the stream. So for me now, my title is to do or not to do. So I know there's a well-known person who used to say to be or not to be. So that is the question: to be or not to be. Try to understand that one. There was a very popular, would say, children's film years and years and years ago. Forgot his name. George of the Jungle. And he used to say to swing or not to swing. But the problem with George of the Jungle is when every time he swung or swang, he always hit the tree. So the song, George, George, George of the Jungle. So basically, the title was in the song, Watch Out for That Tree. Because every time he swung the rope, he always hit the tree without jumping from a swing from the vine onto another tree, onto another vine, onto another tree. So continuous swing. So for people who are on YouTube, it is recommended that if you are tempted to delete a video, it is for a reason. I know for me, the only videos that I delete on a regular basis is when I promote future streams. So if you actually physically click on my channel now and go on to live, there will be at least 4 as the actual film title would come up, coming soon, and there will be a time and a date. So for me, the next one will be live streaming from my local church, and it is a 10:30 start, and the preacher's name will be Stan Kingsley. So I've also created a trailer which will create notices for that week and what is to come during that week. So I've just recently updated the notices. So I've actually recorded a film. What's his name? What do you call him? A slideshow of every single thing that is coming up this week, and there's also a full rundown of things, activities through the week. So Sunday, first service is 10:30. Then the next one will be 6:30. No, not 6:30. 6 o'clock. That'll be the evening service. So that will be 6 p.m. or 1800 hours. So I know YouTube would actually click on for my evening service, and it will say 1800 hours. So if you actually click, what I'll do now is, because YouTube has created this share a screen, I'm now going to click on my YouTube channel. Just bear with me a minute. So what I'll do is I'll share the screen now. So YouTube, share the screen. So when I share, this will be a glimpse of what I watch on a regular basis. So you'll see Nick Nimmin, you'll see SmackDown, and I'm also a keen person who likes to watch the professional gamblers. So there. So if I click on my face, and then click on view channel, you'll go to my video page. So now, if I click down, it will say live, to do or not to do. Then it will say Kent Street Community Church. So there, right in front of you there, Kent Street Community Church. So these are what is coming soon. So up and coming, Stan Kingsley, and then a Good Friday service, and then the service for next week. So next week, if you don't know, let me just check this, tick this, switch this off. As you may not know, this time next week is the run up to Easter. So for me, payday should be Good Friday. So the question is, do I get paid on Thursday? Because I know Friday is Good Friday and then Saturday is the weekend. So I'm assuming that I think the 31st is Sunday. So I'm guaranteed to get paid on a Thursday. So the topic today is only delete the videos that are titled coming soon, or the ones that say, so for me, after Stan Kingsley or before Stan Kingsley, at church Sunday morning, I will edit that coming soon screen, because if I leave it running, it will actually physically say waiting for live on YouTube, Twitter, X, but I will be live streaming, so you'll actually physically see that I'm going live already. So when I go live, everything else becomes second place. So you'll actually physically see, or you may not see, if you click on my channel now, you'll see live, then underneath it will say coming soon or up and coming. But for me, because I am the creator of this channel and this live stream, my live stream link on my channel comes up twice. So for example, where is it? You can never find it when you want it. Phone. As the song goes, where's my phone? Where's my keys? I know where my keys are, but where's my phone? It's right behind me. So, I've just got a notification that a friend of mine has just uploaded a new video. So after this stream, I will actually physically now watch my next video, because usually Saturday is quite busy for me to watch other YouTube I forgot what it's called now. Content creations. So people create a good thumbnail, a good title. So they see the thumbnail and then they click on the video and they go, yes. Very dead excited. So what I was doing was I was going to go to my channel via the app. Let's see what pops up first. There's Nick Nimmin talking to his brother D. And then next one is Doug Houston. And then a clip from The Chosen. And then the next one is WWE, Cody Rhodes, who's actually fighting again Roman Reigns for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. And this year he's got support again, as usual. So what I was doing was I was going to go onto my channel, click on my channel, and there you go. It's indicated twice. So there's the live link, and there is live now. So then underneath live now, 10th Street Community Church, and then up and coming. So the first one is the last one, and the last one is the first one, if you understand that. So it goes backwards. So the last one for next week is at the front. So then Good Friday service, and then scroll up, Stan Kingsley with a normal picture of the church. Normally, what happens is the thumbnail will respond to the preacher. So there's in my category of preachers, there's a few pictures of the preachers at my local church who preach on a regular basis, and they've all got their own playlist. So if you actually go onto my channel now, click on playlist, there'll be a list of people who preach on a regular basis, and there's a link to every single preach from as we were coming out of COVID for Kent Street Community Church. So for Kent Street Community Church, they tried with everything they had to try and stay open and be protected during the times of lockdown. I myself was at that time part of Life Church. So everybody from every church, they all physically went online, and they all got a copy of Zoom. Zoom is a platform for people to communicate, and other software and other tech giants decided to recreate and do their own way of Zoom. I don't want to go into detail because it's going to take me off course. So the question today is, if you've got a YouTube account, a YouTube channel, YouTube videos, it's a good idea, if you don't want people to see that video, don't delete it, unlist it, or put it in private, or create a playlist. So you've always got a copy of it. So every time I do a live from my local church, I do a raw file, which is uncut, and then I will edit and reproduce it, and then send it out as a preview, a live, pre-live performance. So there's also this little problem where you actually physically now would have to click down to put a comment in the chat. So for me, don't need to do that, but there's always a notice from YouTube for people who are heading into and putting their comments in the chat. So, for example, community guidelines. If I click on community guidelines, it will take you off the video in question, and I think I'm able to copy this and put half of that message in the chat. But you only got, I think it's 200 characters you can only put in. So I'm well over that. I'm going over 700 here. So staying safe. Hang on. It's talking about me see where it ends. Right. That's what happens when you go onto YouTube. Any live information, the information in the chat now. Let me just get rid of the heart. Remember how to get rid of the heart? You click on edit, and then you go to customization, and then you don't need to scroll down. You'll find reactions, live chat, people who are active in on your channel, and then you got reactions. So you unclick live reactions and you press save, and the heart disappears. Then for what I can do is I can click on the three dots, and I'm able to remove it or pin it. So what I'm going to do now is pin it in the chat. So that is the information, or half of the information, that you'll actually physically get when you're clicking on a live link from YouTube. And most of us will have to click down to type something in the chat. So I don't know your experiences. So anyway, it's called waffling. Anyway, gonna love you and leave you, and see you later, alligators, in a wild crocodile. And then hit that like button on your way out, and as Nick Nimmin would say, share it with a friend.